there's evidence to suggest that wasabi has been used in Japanese cuisine since 14,000 BC. And with the rise in popularity of sushi here in the UK, we're beginning to love it just as much as they do. So I've come to one of the only wasabi farms in the UK to find out all about it. So Nick, when did you start growing wasabi?
We started growing in about 2010. It was an idea that was given us by a chef who was visiting one of our watercress farms.
Right.
And it all growing in flowing water. The idea kind of sprung from there. These are actually old watercress beds here.
Right.
And we've converted them to grow this crop as opposed to the traditional watercress.
This is not what I expected, actually.
Yeah, no, so we've obviously built these structures over the top, and what we're trying to do here is create as much shade as we can. The plants really don't like direct sunlight, sort of mimicking its natural environment by doing this, basically.
Wow. This is amazing.
They really like it around about sort of 12, 15 degrees, ideally.
Right.
If you pick some of the younger leaf down at the bottom there.
It's real, it's got that wasabi hit.
Yeah, it does.
It's got a kick to it, but it's mild and it's really sweet and nutty. It really does remind me of watercress, but without such a strong bitterness.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody's doing a burger with this, but this would be perfect, like, as your salad in a burger. So you can eat the leaves, they're delicious. You can eat the stems, also delicious.
Yeah.
And the flowers, everything's delicious. But these aren't the parts that we actually get usually when we get wasabi.
Yeah. So the main thing it's grown for is the rhizome or stem, basically. And that's kind of right down at the base of the plant down here. There he is.
This is the rhizome.
Yeah, so it grows in a really similar way to a palm tree. As these leaves and petioles drop away, it creates this big trunk. Right. And you can kind of see where the old bits have fallen away there.
And that's the sort of prime cut. That's what everybody, all the sushi chefs want.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That's fantastic. You know what? It's got this real strong sort of umami to it.
Yeah,
actually, it's very savory. It's got this kind of depth of flavor that you just don't get from the store-bought stuff. So once you've grated it, you do get that characteristic wasabi heat.
There's a guy we work pretty closely with, actually, who's making a wasabi vodka.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta try that as soon as possible. So I understand you make a very interesting vodka, a Wasabi Vodka.
A Wasabi Vodka.
Can you tell me, how did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, well, it's an unusual botanical for the UK, I suppose. But the Winchester Distillery is based here, right in the heart of the watercress beds in Hampshire. We already use the watercress for our gin. When I heard they were also growing wasabi, I thought there's an opportunity there not to miss, and started experimenting, and hence our Wasabi Vodka. Like a little taste?
Yeah, have a sample. It smells amazing.
It's quite a nose on it.
You can smell this other, it's not just pure wasabi. All right, I'm gonna have a go. It's much more subtle than I thought. Ooh, but you definitely get the flavor.
You get the flavor, you get the heat.
You get the
heat.
heat.
Finish as well.
You get that savoriness that I loved from the fresh grated wasabi. I mean, you've taken a very traditional classic Japanese ingredient and you've made a beautiful British product. This is fantastic. Cheers.
Cheers.